How's it going, guys? It's AraDeek here with my Adventures Through Pop Culture podcast. After the wrap-up of Season 2 of Mandalorian and the most recent announcements from Disney, I'm just going to analyze some of these upcoming titles that will expand the Star Wars universe like Clone Wars and Rebels did in a much better way than the new trilogy did. Now, since Disney acquired Star Wars, it wasn't producing the best of things. At first, when Force Awakens came out, many of us were hopeful that it would branch off into some more original ideas that weave into a larger universe, but quickly we saw it was just a rehash of old ideas with slightly different characters, and at the end of that trilogy, we saw many of those characters not finish a strong story arc, Finn in particular. All of those doubts that we had previously about the Star Wars expanded universe have been quickly changed by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni with their amazing series, Mandalorian. If you haven't already seen it, be forewarned, there are going to be minor spoilers for the Mandalorian series in this video. First up is Rangers of the New Republic. Little is known about this upcoming series, other than the fact that it's being developed by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, and set in the same timeline as The Mandalorian. Ahsoka, which will probably be my favorite of the upcoming Star Wars titles, has Rosario Dawson as the amazing live-action version of Ahsoka, as we saw in the heavily Kurosawa and classic spaghetti western influenced episode, The Jedi, which I and many people on Reddit think that episode should have been titled The Citizen, after Ahsoka's stance on how she is in tune with the Force. We can safely assume that it's going to pick up right where her episode ended in Mandalorian. Those of us that were hopeful to see General Thrawn make an appearance in Mandalorian, I'm sure will be happy to see him as an antagonist in the upcoming Ahsoka series. The Acolyte. This series will be helmed by the creator of the witty and compelling Groundhog's Day-ish show, Russian Doll. The Acolyte is a mystery thriller set in the final days of the High Republic, exploring the sinister secrets of a dark emerging power. For more backstory on the High Republic, that's going to be an upcoming published series, both in book and comic book form, and that will be helmed by Charles Soule, who currently is writing an amazing Star Wars comic that takes place right after the ending events of Empire Strikes Back. This upcoming comic book and novel crossover series, High Republic, will take place 200 years before the prequel trilogy. Lando is currently in development by Justin Simeon, known for the fantastic series Dear White People. Now, it's not confirmed if Billy D. Williams or Donald Glover will star. I personally would love to see a mix of both of their talents, with Billy D. regaling on his past adventures and serving as a key narrator, while Donald Glover lives out his past triumphs. Out of the movies, Rogue One was easily one of my favorites, and with the announcing of Andor, I'm very excited. A Rogue One prequel series starring Diego Luna as Cassian Andor in a rousing spy thriller being helmed by Tony Gilroy, who was responsible for the major reshoots of Rogue One. A Droid Story will be an animated upcoming series from Lucasfilm and Industrial Light and Magic, starring C-3PO and R2, as well as a new upcoming hero. Obviously aimed at the younger generation for this series, I probably won't be checking it out. Rogue Squadron. This upcoming film project from Wonder Woman 84's Patty Jenkins aims to be the greatest fighter pilot movie of all time, and If it's nearly as good as the N64 game sharing the same name, we're truly in for a treat. Visions, not to be confused with WandaVision. These animated short films will be a celebration of Star Wars, brought to life by the world's best Japanese anime creators, definitely giving me major Animatrix as well as Love, Death, and Robots vibes. Obi-Wan. Although we've known that the series has been in production for some time now, Hayden Christensen is confirmed to be returning to the role of Anakin Skywalker. Recently teased is the Book of Boba Fett, which, much like Ahsoka's upcoming series, will take place alongside Mandalorian, disproving the rumors that Boba Fett would take the lead role for Mandalorian's third season. There's not much known for the series, other than the fact that Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are the creative team, and Temuera Morrison and Ming-Na Wen are set to star. With this plethora of upcoming releases, we see Disney embracing a new video-on-demand focused model that Warner Brothers has already initiated. That paired with a massive sprawling universe, much like the MCU, encompassing fan-favorite characters while presenting new stories. After truly a lackluster trilogy, many hopes were dashed. Now with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni at the helm, the Star Wars universe can see a wealth of expansion without diminishing the product. Hopefully we'll see some of these titles sooner than later, as already many of us are feeling major Star Wars withdrawals with the epic season finale of Mandalorian. Without spoiling anything for that episode, I truly did love many things about it. Now, for those of you that have seen the finale, you know that it was fantastic, it was tear-jerking, and there was one moment, at least for me in particular, that had some very cringeworthy CGI. But other than that, it was a fantastic episode with amazing action and left us on the edge of our seats and kept us wanting more. All in all, Mandalorian is easily one of the best Star Wars series ever created for both major Star Wars fans and casual viewers. With a throwback and feel to 70s westerns, as well as classic Kurosawa films, which in turn inspired the original Star Wars series, we see truly a passion project from fans for fans. Knowing that these two are taking creative control of the majority of the upcoming Star Wars universe, I'm nothing but excited. Thanks again for joining me, guys. Keep doing what you're doing, bettering yourself and those around you. The end of the dumpster fire year is almost around the corner, but don't expect it to get better by January 1st. We're still going to have to work hard to get out of the pit that we've been in, but if we keep doing right by each other and ourselves, I'm sure we're going to get there sooner than later. Thanks for checking it out, and may the Force be with you.